like fixing books. It's going to be like...
No, that's not one of them. They're all going to be messy and nasty and horrible, and I hope you're all prepared. Hello, everybody. We're live. Just so you know, the name of this episode is Careful What You Fish For. I felt it was appropriate. Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome to our brand new episode of D&D Aetherseed Cycle of the Stars, our D&D 5th edition live play game set in my own homebrew setting and in a modern era. So we have industrialized Might and Magic, and you can buy cantrips from the pharmacy. Before we jump into things, we have a few things to do tonight. We'll just quickly go around the room and everyone can tell you who they are and who they are playing. So, Jay, take it away and you pick whoever comes next.
Hi, I'm Jade. I am playing Will, Fire Genasi, cleric, amazing decision maker, and I am currently talking to a god, and it is going to be fun. And I will leave.
You're not allowed to out anyone that's rude.
Okay. So I will let the next person speak, who also spoke to, well, made decisions. Cat.
And we broke Jade. Hi, I am Kat. I'm playing RaQui MriTtyur, the Aarakocra bard, not medical examiner because she got fired. Ash, over to you.
Hi, I'm Ash. I'm playing Olo, the Lightfoot Halfling Rogue. Over to you, Nate.
Hello, I'm Nate. I'm playing Errol Remenash, the Cragling fighter. Take it away, GM.
Okay, so last time, Jay wasn't with us, so she's been stuck in a bubble of time. Everything moving around her. Errol started his new gig as an actual fucking seeker, doing jobs for the people of the community, building relations with them, and making a bit of a change in the process. Olo learned a bit more about the abilities that he's been interested in and has begun getting instruction from members of the College of Swords. And RaQui was fired. But not before trying to connect to the other side and speak with the spirit of her mother, but overshooting it and ending up in essentially oblivion and speaking with a god of death. And they came to an arrangement. Contract was involved. Afterwards, Errol tried very clumsily to get RaQui to open up. It didn't end well. And Darbus, their trainer and one of the leaders of Reverend Day, came to them with a proposal, an option for the tournament, a sort of handicap offered to new members of the community. Instead of going through the rest of the rounds, seeing as they would be fighting against established teams, they had the option of just surviving, quote unquote surviving, based on the rules of the tournament, for 2 minutes against him. No holds barred, just do what you need and hold on for 2 minutes. That's 20 rounds. They more or less refused, but Errol did want to spar with Darbus, and spar he did. And hey, to his credit, on his own, he lasted for 5 rounds. That's 1/4 of the way. But that was it. Darbus, seeing pretty much being abreast of everything that's going on with everyone, realized that what Errol is in picking up the skills and the work ethic of the Seekers, everyone else seems to kind of stuck in their comfort zones. So he's made the executive decision based on the captain's decision to fire Errol, to fire the rest of them and force them for the next 2 weeks to work as Seekers would, finding jobs on the board and performing them. it didn't go well with RaQui, who seemed to have an instant nervous breakdown. But fortunately, he told them there is a situation going on in the living quarter, the second floor, like a second deck of this ship, where all the livestock, fisheries, and everything is for the city. And with that, they were essentially sent forward to deal with that. We're going to begin not at that moment, but we're going to go back in time slightly. And we're going to go back to the temple of the many gods that this world has. Will had gone there looking for guidance, looking for some answers, perhaps. She had been finding herself, I think, Will, you agree, a bit torn on where her faith should lie, where and how to, best follow her heart versus, what she's been raised to believe for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So you asked for guidance, hoping one of the gods, your goddess in particular, to come and perhaps talk to you directly. Instead, someone else popped up. For the record, some of the names have changed as we kind of moved away from the more D&D specific naming into our own naming convention and mythology. Just give a warning to everyone who might have heard different god names in the past. But the person who answered was Asmodai, our own version of Asmodeus. He's the god of tyranny and deal making, the patron god of Cardis, and his deals are actually recognized by international law. He appeared not before you, behind you, sitting in a pew behind you, and as you turn, he's wearing very much a business suit. Typical full-piece suit, including the vest and the tie going under it. Navy blue with a red tie. Slicked back, long black hair, and small protruding horns. He appears as, I think I can be of help in this situation.
Hmm.
You're looking for someone to talk to, I think.
I was, but you are not the person I think I was thinking of. Unless I subconsciously was thinking about it, but I don't think so.
No, you were asking, but let's just say my boy and his wife, your patron so far, they both prefer the hands-off approach. I am a firm believer in the direct approach and just talking to people. So if you have questions, I am very keen to answer them.
So most of them like that, they just don't like answering questions, because that's not really a good look for people who are actually following them then.
Well, they have tried to help you, guide you. You've had some interesting dreams lately, haven't you?
Yeah, I kind of guessed that was probably them. And it was confusing.
They tend to be. It's dreams, after all.
Yeah. So I guess the thing I'm unsure about is what I should, I guess, do, what I should follow. Like, it's like my heart and my head are not connecting at the moment, I guess is the best way to describe it.
Let me guess. I will. This is an educated guess. I do know some things about you and what has recently transpired. You have all your life followed Maureen and her very wonderful and warm teachings and helping others and fomenting culture and relations and being all a gigantic, I think she puts it as a cuddle puddle.
Okay. That's probably the best way to put it, yes.
But you, I think, prefer the more, let's say, protection area. You prefer to keep your people safe by pursuing those who act wrongly.
Mm-hmm.
Offering a bit of punishment, a guiding bolt here and there,
Mm-hmm.
jumping out a window.
Yeah.
Both methods are equally valid. They are all about protecting your community, your family, your friends, everyone.
It's just different ways of doing it. And
Yes. Let's put them in a balance.
Mhm.
Maybe that'll help you decide.
Okay.
On Mulrin's side, you have a second chance, a third chance, a fourth chance, and as many chances are needed, offering warmth and understanding to those involved.
Mm-hmm.
Growth and, let's just say, redemption or understanding or paying dues, more or less left to each person or to the community itself to decide.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side, you have my boy, pay for. More about second chances are possible.
Mm-hmm.
Redemption, very much on the table. But
Mhm.
first, the crime must be punished, and the punishment must fit the crime.
Mm-hmm.
Retribution is required, so is judgment and penance. Both key to the functioning of a community, key to the functioning of a country even.
Mm-hmm.
So which one do you prefer?
From my past experience, there is only so many chances you can give somebody. And I'm not saying that people don't deserve them. Most of them do. It's just the ones who take advantage of it, and it shouldn't be taken advantage of.
I put you in that position. You have the choice of just offering a hand once more to someone who's already transgressed. Or you have the option of putting a punishment in their path, hoping they will learn the lesson that way. Where does your heart lie? Reformation or acceptance?
If you're asking where my heart lies with giving them more chances than they probably deserve. If you're talking about where my head lies, which is probably the more logical thing, it is very much after a certain point, they probably need to be punished. And if I can be the one who goes and makes that decision and can stop them from doing it over again, I want to be that person. This is why I'm saying there's a disconnect.
There is actually not a disconnect. Thing is, you have the heart and you have the mind. There is a gap between them, and that's where faith lies. Call it the intersection.
Okay.
It's what you hope to accomplish. It's what you hope for the future. It's what you hope to do. What you hope to accomplish. You can get to one using the other, for example. I know you wish in your mind to be the judge. Through it, you can easily offer as many chances as you want to someone as long as they do pay for their crimes.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, you can offer endless support and until the person is changed through that contact, through that warmth. Both paths may lead to the same destination. What matters, though, is which of them feels more natural to you. Which ones do you want to dedicate yourself to? In the end, I see you want to help.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the shape in which that help takes. Oh,
It
shit.
used to be second nature that I would just help and help and help and help, but it's just I feel like it doesn't work anymore. That there are more people out there that can't be helped the way that I thought they needed to be.
Want me to give you a dirty little secret?
I like secrets. All right, shoot.
You're free to change your mind.
Mm,
You're free to choose one thing now, see how it feels, then change it back if it doesn't feel right. Faith is not a contract. You're not tied to a given God in your pursuit. You can take a break from one, explore another, their teachings, their philosophies, and see where that takes you. Perhaps you'll find that perhaps in taking a more active role in judgment, you'll find that you prefer the cuddle puddle. Maybe that'll help clear out that head of yours. Just saying.
I never really thought about that. I guess when you're brought up a specific faith, you would I guess that was the only one I thought that I was supposed to be pursuing.
And that's why I prefer it when folks from your world refer to us as a pantheon. A collection of gods, each with their own, let's put it frankly, uses.
Mm.
Worship one for one thing, you worship another for another. You seek advice from the third for another thing entirely. All doors open, none of them closed. To be fair, you could do the same with the others. The more, let's call them wild among us, though. Well, let's not go there.
See, I think I would have preferred knowing that. And I mean, is that the case? Is it just a case of if there's something specifically that I need to question, I need answers to, I can just ask another one?
What? For one thing, do you really think any of us would say no, hey, a new recruit, so to speak, Do you think any of us will say, no, 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 stay over there? No. Ridiculous.
Nature.
In the end, we're all here in a way to offer guidance and to help you all shape your world as you see fit. We may have our priorities, our schemes, perhaps, but you're all free to decide for yourselves. That is the key to the lot of you. You have the power to choose anything.
Mm.
I hope I have perhaps put you on a path.
Yeah, you've actually helped a lot, and I don't know. I guess I didn't really think speaking to. I guess it kind of works. You always need someone else's perspective that's not actually one of the two, you know?
That's what I'm here for. The other perspective.
Okay. Thanks. I think you have actually helped me a lot.
May I ask you a teensy tiny favor? I actually have a contract to fulfill in this city. And, well, you are here in the perfect position to help me with that.
And what is that?
Out of thin air, a folder appears, like a manila folder. It says, Can you take this to your friend Errol?
Okay.
I was someone made a contract to deliver this. A lot of people think that my contracts are all doom and gloom souls and things. You have no idea how many burgers I've delivered in my lifetime. But let's not get into that.
I mean, people need to eat.
If I waited endlessly for just the heavy duty contracts, I would be out of business. Now that is all. Unless you wish to ask any other question.
No, I think you've given me the information that and made it clearer of what I'm going to do next.
Glad to hear it. Farewell.
And I will give this to Errol.
He completely disappears.
Cool. All right. So I see why I can't just kind of do a bit of not redemption. A bit more punchy, I guess. Give it a go. I kind of sit there a little bit longer and
meditating about where the faith may take you.
And then just kind of gallop and be like, okay, right. I guess I should probably deliver this. Don't want to be smited down or anything.
You leave the temple and you came here early on. Like early in the morning, and you come out, and when you look at your phone, an entire day has passed. You had not realized how much time had gone. For you, it was a few minutes. But an entire day has gone. Yeah, you do have a message from Darvis telling you to come to the Olympic Stadium kind of place.
Okay. This is weird. I'm gonna go there because I don't know what's going on.
You arrive at the stadium, and the first thing you see is RaQui. What is RaQui's current state of mind? And is it visible on her face?
Yeah, she's sulking. Super sulking.
RaQui is super sulking. Darbus is looking at the three of them and then looks at you and kind of waits for you to come by. He's just has just a smug look on his face. Well, welcome, finally. Hope you had fun at the temple thing. I don't want to ask.
Okay.
I have just informed your companions, and this applies to you as well, that it's time to get you all a bit out of your comfort zones and get you working as seekers, as you'll be working out, in most places. So you're all fired from your current positions for the next 2 weeks. After that, you can resume.
Okay.
But for the next 2 weeks, I expect you to do jobs from the board.
Okay. Does that include jobs from higher powers as well? And she goes over to Errol and slaps the manila envelope on his chest and be like, "This is for you." Apparently.
I mean, higher powers are clients sometimes. So, good start.
Thanks.
Speaking of starts, I've already given you a task. There's something going on in the living quarter. Something about snagging something strange in a net. Apparently, it's rather urgent.
Okay.
So, if you can all get ready, whatever you need to do, and go.
Okay. Cool. Okay. I don't know what that is, by the way. It was just given to me.
Well, never mind. I get to this once we deal with our task for the day.
Yep.
And Errol puts it in his bag, I guess. Is it a bag?
The rucksack that you're given.
Cool. I think the rucksack gets left.
You don't
here.
take a look at it?
I mean, probably, yeah, actually. Open it, see what it is.
There is a note inside if you want to fix yourself. It's the only thing that it says. No signature, nothing. It is a set of paperwork for a procedure, medical procedure that is has been developed in Cardis. It's making like the headlines in medical community, and it is pioneered in Cardis. It's not like a trial thing. It's not like an illegal experiment. It's actually completely legal and proven for people who have been born or have lived most of their lives in the Republic, to remove their inability, basically give them the ability to use magic.
Interesting. Oh, not sure how he feels about that. There's no note, there's no signature.
No signature.
Can
You
I
don't recognize the handwriting either.
handwriting? Oh. Yeah, okay. He's gonna just stare at it for a moment and then put it in his bag and look at Will and say, "Who gave this to you?"
Asmodai.
That's what I.
Asmodai.
Cosmo Daddy. Like for real?
Like, for real? Like, clerics, we usually have a bit of a connection to the higher ups.
Okay.
I asked a question. He came and gave me some advice. Asked me to deliver that, so I came and delivered it.
Okay. I'm gonna think on that. That's we have things to do, right? So
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
noted. And then Errol has a mini crisis as they walked.
What exactly is going through Errol's mind right now as he sees not just the note that really gives nothing away, but more importantly, the fact that this procedure exists?
Exists, yeah. When would it? Is it like new? Like you wouldn't have read about it or seen anything about it?
It's
because we've been here for
the first few successful
couple of
patients were confirmed in the past 3 months. So it will be in the period that you've been like on vacations and coming over here. During that period of time, the treatment was finalized, and the first few patients were put through it with excellent results.
Interesting. Yeah, he's
What you're getting is not just you get like the medical journal where it's on with the examples and talking to like the doctors involved, but you're also getting like the details of doctors that can perform it, and pretty much like a full breakdown of budget and everything.
yeah. I mean, his questions on who sent this and then also fix himself feels kind of derogatory, but then he's also thinking about his mum. And like her, well, and like thinking about how he spent his whole life thinking, this is the reason that, you know, she hates me, she doesn't hate me. He knows that now, but he didn't. Yeah, there's a lot of mixed kind of thoughts, and he's not really stopping to think if he wants to do this yet. He's just thinking of where'd it come from, what does it mean, and I guess there's I guess he is thinking like, what if I do this, then what, do I just suddenly become a mage like my mom, like a sorcerer? No, maybe wizard? No.
You do know, I mean, maybe even in the back of your mind, you do know that you, just through your bloodline, you should be able to do some things.
Yeah. So he's just like pondering what it would mean if he connected. And then there's just like that, I don't know, there's like a feeling of he's never had a connection with magic. What does that feel like? What is that even? Does it affect people in their day to day? Does it not? Because it, you know, and he's marching off towards this fight just thinking about other things.
Yeah, you all notice that Errol has his head in the clouds right now. Though brow completely furrowed.
He's so not in the game right now. He's like, huh.
There is one thing that gets your head out of this, and let's say in the game. The fact that you all come down to the living quarter and heading off to... You actually don't know where you're going, but you kind of get an idea as you see the screaming people running in the opposite direction.
Oh, shit.
You hear some crashes in the distance.
How terrified do they sound? Is it like, oh my god, I'm actually going to die?
Make an insight
Terrified,
check.
screaming. Ah, yeah, let's find out. Roll the dice. Right, insight is +3. Okay. 15.
15. You get like three major vibes from the people running away. There's the oh my god, what the fuck, ah.
Okay.
There's the this is not my bullshit to clean up. And then there's just another day.
Okay. Well, this is something about used to, so okay. All right then.
You arrive in what looks to be it's a large metal room. I mean, a lot of places in this place are just a lot of metal because it is essentially a gigantic submarine. It is a square metal room. There seem to be some machineries on the side that are covered with tarps, some loose rocks near them. And at the front is, you see a lot of like giant baskets with what look to be a lot of fish and seafood. And at the front is what looks to be almost like a cage, only it's busted open. And there is something in there that is covered in like another tarp and a net, and like a net on top. And there's seekers that are like holding the net as carefully as they can, like just holding it down, trying to control this thing. And as you're approaching, they all start pretty much losing control. I'm gonna make a roll for them to see if they can hold on to this thing. That's a 7 for a total of 10. You see one guy who's holding on a rope is flung across the room and slams into a wall. Another one is thrown back. Another one, something shoots out from under the top, grabs him by the foot and pulls him under the tarp. And the next thing you hear is crunch, 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 and a scream. And people, some of them, the last two remaining, can't hold on to it and drop it, and the tarp falls and the net falls. And you see what is essentially an octopus. Just the sickly purple color. It is also gigantic. It is, its 8 tentacles are covered in eyes. Its head, it's covered in multitude of eyes. And the suckers under the tentacles are actually gaping mouths with like broken, gnashing teeth. At the tip of the tentacles are actual human-like hands, but with sharp claws. And at the center, where all the legs kind of meet, is a humanoid face.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
Yeah.
A call out so you can tell me. Oh, Errol.
Ooh, 17.
Okay. Will.
17 as well.
Awesome. Olo.
14.
14. RaQui.
8.
Okay. And I will roll for my creature. Nice. I'll call out who goes first and then who goes next so you can start thinking of what you want to do. This creature is poised and it's looking at the 4 of you now, and a strange smile appears on the humanoid face. And we move into our combat view so everyone can see what you're fighting.
Ew. Thanks, Megan.
Thanks, Megan.
The creature is just its tendrils moving. Some of them are gripping the environment, others are lashing forward. This thing is about 50 feet away from you as you've been kind of holding back, watching the events unfold. It is now Errol and Will's turn, followed up by Olo afterwards.
Want me to take the lead?
How far away did you say it was?
50.
Oh, cool. No, I'll go first, and I will do a guiding bolt because why not? Let's see if I can light this thing up. 26. I rolled a 19.
26, that hits.
Cool.
You strike it straight dead center in the giant bulbous head. It's a bit of a big target, that.
And I cast it at first level, and I did 31 points of damage.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I rolled 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 5.
31. Nice. You strike this thing and it's now glowing. The weird thing is, as it glows with usually would be like a bright holy light, something about this creature is diminishing that essence, and it actually looks like a sickly like almost dim light. It's still same effect, but something about this creature rejects divinity. Errol, you're up.
Oh wait, I've got a bonus action. I realized. My bonus action will be casting Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. That's both my things.
It's me. Okay, how far away did you say it was?
It's 50 feet.
50. Right. Bonus action, Giant's Might.
You get big.
You're big. And it's going to take my action and my movement to get up to it. So
For the record, size-wise, in terms of size category, this thing is huge.
yeah, it's bigger than me.
It has a lot of reach.
Yeah, I can't do nothing else. So bonus action, get big, and then move in. It'll take
How much?
Well, it'll take 2 movements to get there. So
Okay.
like,
How much
'cause
you move
I move
first? Just for distance?
40.
40. Okay, you get 40 feet in. It is now Olo's turn with the creature.
I can move 40 feet. So if I use my movement and my action, I can
get
up
that.
to it,
You
right?
get into melee range. Yeah. At the end of your turn, he's going to use one of its legendary actions. And I need to make an opposed athletics check with me.
Ooh,
He has advantage on athletics checks.
So do I.
You're trying to beat a 21.
Well, I rolled a 1 and a 19 plus 6, so
25. Yes. The tentacles just jut out trying to grab you. You see both the clawed hand and some of the gnashing mouth come very close, but you manage to push them away. Olo, it's your turn.
I move 25 foot away from the creature.
Okay.
I pull out my pistol and shoot.
Okay.
27 to hit.
That hits. You also have advantage on this attack roll because of the guiding bolt. So if you want to roll again, trying to fish for that natural 20.
Yeah, might as well. Nope. So that is 7. 20 points of damage.
Nice.
And as a bonus action, I'll try to hide.
Okay. Make a roll on this thing's turn.
Yeah.
To see if it sees you. With that is now the creature's turn, but before its turn, as a second legendary action, it will. I need a wisdom saving throw from you. The DC is 16.
25.
Awesome. You feel whispers pierce into your mind, and for a moment, the image of the creature shifts and becomes something less monstrous. And then, but you push the image away and are not taken over. It is the creature's turn. It is going to attack Errol. Errol, I have bad news for you. This thing has 8 tendrils. Unfortunately for you, 2 of them are using itself to kind of grip the wall. The other 6 can make attack rolls against you. That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
And the AC is 20. 27.
The next one is 22. natural 1, so that doesn't do anything. In fact, one of the one with a natural 1, one of the tentacles slips, so I will give it disadvantage on this next attack. That doesn't hit, so that will be the last one.
3
So
hits.
3 hits. That's 8 points of piercing damage. That is 11 points of piercing damage. And the last one, 13 points of piercing damage. And you are grappled. And since you are grappled, I can make another attack roll against you. 18, that's not enough. You feel the gnashing teeth biting on your armor. That takes us now to RaQui, who's the last bird standing. In this round, at least.
So I am going to start off with haste, which I am going to cast on Errol.
Mm-hmm.
So Errol, you can have +2 to your AC, the extra action and advantage on deck saves. And as a bonus, as a bonus action, I am going
You know
to
what?
use...
You know what? No, I'm gonna. The creature's gonna use its reaction counterspell.
No. Wait, what level's haste? 3rd. Level's counterspell. Also 3rd, I think.
You see the blue eye just shines, and your spell. You feel almost like a buzz in the weaver as it's just rattled and the spell shattered.
Yes, counterspell. It's only okay when we do it, Kevin.
No. As I said before, wait up. This campaign, I will, if I can, I will counter your revivifies.
I hide Kalani. I just hide Kalani with all the counter spells.
As a bonus action, I am going to give I didn't want to give it to Errol, but I feel like I have to now. Errol, take some bardic inspiration.
How do you inspire him?
Frustrated squawking today because he just counterspelled me.
You get your bardic inspiration.
I got it. I'm gonna kill it. When I'm not being gnawed at.
Okay, that is RaQui's turn. We come back to the top, and it's Will and Errol. Errol, you are grappled. You can try to use your action to escape.
I think Will went first last time.
Yep.
Yes, I did. How rough looking are you looking, Errol?
Less than half. Just less than half.
Okay. So you might be doing okay.
Meaning probably still about the same as RaQui.
Okay, cool. Then what I'm going to do is I will cast Beacon of Hope.
Mm-hmm.
And I will use my Weaver to concentrate for that.
Okay.
So I'm choosing the other 3. So the 3 of you, you get advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and any healing, you get maximum number of hit points possible for the next minute.
Oh.
So that was my action. My bonus action will be a spiritual weapon.
Cool. What is it this time?
This time, let's go for cleaver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cleaver appears 30 feet away from you. Sadly, you cannot make your attack. Where do you put it? It's 30 feet away from you, right? Up to 30?
60 feet.
60. Okay, so you can put it next to the thing and attack.
Yeah. So let's go for that. With a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Cool. And then that is 10 points of damage. Does it say what kind of damage?
It's force damage.
Force damage, that's all. Yeah. Yeah, that's me done.
Okay. Olo, you come next. Errol?
It's me. Can I attack it while I'm grappled, or do I have to break free to attack?
You can attack it.
Okay. Bonus action going to where is it? Second wind. There we go. Which is not a lot, but I got hit pretty much. So gonna heal up 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 hit points back, which is nice. I'm gonna hit
Is
it.
that the max number of hit points you can get back?
No, but I don't know if it counts.
It will, yes.
Oh, I get 2 more points back. It was close to being max.
Your attack roll has actually. Let's see, a moment.
I don't know what the rules of grapple. I haven't actually.
I would say you can attack roll. My mistake. I should have said. I already said grapple, so we're gonna say treat as grapple. It should be restrained, but
Am I restrained?
No,
If
we're
I'm
gonna handle
restrained,
it.
then I'll
Grapple,
try
you
to
can
break
attack.
out.
yeah, you can attack.
Okay. Well, now I will attack. 25.
That hits.
Got to roll my.
Oh, but actually, you began your turn in this thing.
I did, yeah.
And it's so you're gonna take 6 points of piercing damage as you continue being chewed on.
I am being chewed on. 36. Uh, 18 damage for the first hit.
Okay.
Second attack. Ooh, that's a 19 on the dice, so I assume that one will hit. What's the second 19? Let's not get cocky because it won't happen again. No, it's not with that one actually. 20 points of damage on the second hit.
Okay.
That's my go action bonus
Okay,
action.
at the end of your turn, as a legendary action, I'm gonna need Errol. You fail this one automatically, but RaQui and Will, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, the thing I'm bad at.
You got advantage though because of. Isn't that what you said? There was advantage. No, it wasn't Dex, was it?
Wisdom.
It was wisdom, yeah. That was a 12 for me.
That is not enough, RaQui.
Not enough. I got 11.
Okay, and Errol, you cannot move, so
I can't move.
you fail. You all take 17 points of acid damage,
Oof.
and I need you to make Constitution saving throws.
No.
This thing
This one-
basically kind of like almost like rears up, and out of all of the mouths, including the ones wrapped around Errol, this just basically ink comes out, just sprays the entire place with this ink that when you see it splatter on the metal hisses.
You. 18.
Not success,
11.
failure, and RaQui.
2.
2. Okay. You are blinded for 3 rounds.
Oh, no good.
The only one who was safe from that was Olo, who moved back. Olo, it's your turn.
I'm going to move back another 25 foot,
Okay, you're now 100 feet away.
and I'm going to shoot him. I'm going to try and aim for one of the eyes.
Okay,
29.
that hits.
Uh, 15 points of damage.
Yes.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to try and hide.
Okay. I have good news and bad news for you. The good news is you struck one of his eyes. Bad news is it has a whole lot more, and now they're keen on looking for you.
Lovely.
It is now the creature's turn. Actually, at the end of your turn, as another legendary action, it will make it's an attack roll with advantage. It misses double ones. Errol, the mouse bites ineffectively on your armor. It is now its turn. Everything is refreshed. It launches itself forward from the wall and moves 60 feet forward, landing, crashing in the middle of all of you. Make its athletics check with advantage. God damn it. Okay, that is 25. Olo, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. It can't see you, but it's doing something that it doesn't care about not seeing you.
22.
22. That is not enough. I based it on the athletics check that it made. It rolled just one higher than you, 23. This thing begins grabbing baskets, rods, everything that it can with its free tentacles, and just chucks them across the room. You're hiding behind a box, and like another giant crate hits yours and tumbles, and you try to get from under it, but it clips your leg.
Through a tantrum.
You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'll use Uncanny Dodge.
Uncanny Dodge is for an attack. This was not an attack. It did not make an attack roll. And you don't have evasion yet. With that, we move. It's still its turn. That was its action. Bonus action. Nothing at this moment. It's now RaQui's turn with Will and Errol at the top.
I'm guessing I can hear where it is.
You can hear with it. You can try to make a perception check to try to sense where it is. Depending, I'm going to need a DC 20 perception roll with disadvantage if you want to negate any disadvantage on attacks. Because you are blinded.
Yeah, no.
What are you going to do then? If you try to make an attack roll, it will be with disadvantage. But you can
No,
still
I
make
don't
it.
want to attack it. I just want to fly away from it.
You can do that.
Can I still give bardic inspiration
That
if I'm
is-
blind?
He is close by, so that's all. You may need to do perhaps a little more than squawking, since it might be difficult for him to realize that it's you doing it to him. By the way, don't you already have that bardic inspiration? You haven't spent it, right?
I'm not on
I've
about
still
giving it
got
to Errol.
Okay.
I haven't used mine yet.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I know Errol's still got his. Olo's not blind though, is he?
No.
So Okay. I am going to use. Okay, I'm going to use a module of first aid on myself.
Okay.
I am going to fly away from the direction of said giant octopus thing.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I am going to give Olo some bardic inspiration. Because he can see me.
Cool. That then brings us to Will and Errol. At the end of your turn, he used one of his refreshed legendary actions to make an attack roll on Will. Will, that is a 21 to hit.
Yep, hits.
Okay. You take 10 points of slashing damage as one of the claw tendrils hits you, and you are grappled.
Okay.
You are very snug, really snug and warm there.
It's nothing I'm not used to. I used to have a bunch of like brothers and
and
sisters.
because this is kind of a combo, because you're beginning your turn in the grapple, you take 6 points of piercing damage
Okay, cool.
from the little mouths.
That's fine. So lesser restoration on myself. So
Awesome.
now I am no longer blinded.
Awesome. That has a material cost, right?
Let me. I'd lost it. Bear with me a second. It was. Where is it? I've lost it. Oh, there it is. Components. Visual, somatic.
Okay.
No material cost.
No worries. No worries. Cool.
Nice.
I think it's the greater restoration that does have the bigger cost.
Yeah, my dear.
Your eyes clear as you cast the spell on yourself, and yes, you are in this thing's arms.
At least ask me on the date first.
From here, you can see the humanoid face. It is completely impassive, just closed eyes, completely still mouth.
Wow. And then for my bonus action, I will be casting second level healing word. So that is 8 plus 8, 16 points of health back to Errol.
Awesome.
Appreciated.
Yeah.
Officially over half my hit points again. Woo.
Yeah, that's my go.
It's me.
Yep. Olo following.
Come on, guys. You can do this. I'm looking around at everybody else being grappled too. I'm going to. Do I want to break out? Do I just want to hit it? If I break out, I can't hit it. So no, I'm going to hit it.
Yeah.
Can't afford to lose my action, I don't think.
Just because you started a turn there, 4 points of piercing damage.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do an attack. Ooh, that's gonna miss. Nope. Second attack. Hopefully better than that. 24.
It's
19 points of damage. For shits and giggles, because why not? Let's throw the fire rune in there.
saving throw.
Activate it.
That is a
Strength saving
21.
throw. Yeah, it's not restrained, but we'll take if they take it.
It's not deal. It's gonna deal half damage.
Okay, it's 10 fire damage, so 5. Is it looking any worse for wear, or is it
It's
still fine?
strange. It's you can see some discomfort in the human face.
Can I
Showing
reach
like
the
it's
human?
bothered a bit.
Can I reach the human face?
No.
Do I use my action surge? Yeah, why not? Okay, that's action surge. Let's do that again. Action surge attack. 22.
You see the yellow eye glows and a shield appears where you're going to strike, and you strike the shield instead.
19 won't hit, will it?
Won't hit, no.
Boo, wasted action surge. But oh, hang on. Inspiration. Bardic inspiration. 23. I rolled a 5.
23 is its new armor class, so yes.
That is 3, 7, 14 plus 4, 18. 18 points of damage.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hitting it
Bardic
fairly hard.
inspiration.
The human face is starting to show like signs of frustration. It is now Olo's turn, with the creature following.
I move 25 foot away.
Okay.
I don't want to get cuddled. I'll turn around and try and shoot the face this time.
I'm more or less ignoring any called shot. If you want to make a called shot, it's with disadvantage.
Okay.
Unless you score a critical. If you make a normal attack and it's a crit, I'll let you hit wherever you want. But if you're trying to, and especially from that far away, it's going to be with disadvantage if you want to hit a specific place.
I missed anyway.
There's rules for cold shot, I think.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else?
Bonus action hide.
Okay. Make your stealth roll, please.
13.
Okay. Its passive perception is already enough to see you. It does have a fair amount of eyes. It is at the end of your turn before its own. It will use its legendary action, and natural 20. RaQui. Well, that's one. The other.
Flew away.
Does a 16 hit you?
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, no.
And the third 17 hits you. Okay.
definitely.
So you from the first one you take 14. The next one 8, so 22, and the third one 2, so 24. Some of the eyes light up, and 3 Eldritch Blasts are fired towards you for 22 points of force damage.
That's correct.
You're not getting away that easy.
What?
That is now it's the creature's turn now. And this turn it will focus its attack on the people it's already hugging. So 2 of its attacks are going to go in these with advantage. Hits. And both hit. So that's 3. Errol, you take 17 points of piercing damage. And it heals for 17 points of damage.
How dare.
And Will, you take 13 points of piercing damage, and it heals for another 13. So it heals for 30. And it's gonna skip most of its attack to do essentially throwing attacks for you. That's 27 athletics, 26 athletics. I need dexterity saving throws from both of you. DC is 18.
Was that me too?
Both of you, yes.
Is it? Do I do a deck save? But I'm grappled, aren't I?
It's do a dex. Dex is without the grapple, so do a dex save.
Just a dex save. 5.
7.
7. Okay. This thing grabs you both, slams you down in the ground, and then throws you each to another different end of the room. You both strike the far wall near those tarps I told you, and kind of slide from them down. On the way down, you both feel a sting on your backs, and as you land on the ground, you see you hit a part that you see a spike. Like there's something under the tarp that has spikes. First of all, you both take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
And Will, you have 1 failed death save.
Yep.
From the damage against the far wall. Errol, you take another 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Down.
You're both down, and yeah, you went down when you hit the wall, right?
Yeah, that 10 damage did.
Okay, so you're clear, and now the creature is focusing on the other two next. That brings us to Olo. Oh no, that was its turn. It's RaQui. And then I will need death saves from both of you. Beacon of Hope is down, as is Giant's Might.
Everything's down.
Yep. RaQui, this will be your second turn blinded.
Yep.
Oh.
So how far away am I from the octopus?
So
I've already flown 50 feet away.
I assume you flew up, right?
No, away.
Away. Okay, so
Away.
this thing moved about 60 feet on its jump. You were 50. You're about 40 feet away from it.
Okay.
From where you are, Will and Errol kind of equidistant. They're about 80 feet away. So we're literally thrown to opposite ends of the rooms. Singular. They didn't get thrown through a door into another room. That would be fun, but no.
You threw us through a wall.
Yeah. You got thrown into just the depths of the ocean.
You know in the fighting games where you go through the invisible wall and you go to a different
Yeah, you clip through the stage.
Yeah.
Dream Team is left up. You guys are all right.
Mm-hmm.
Although if you could bring up the healer, we might be better.
I'm just going to shout out, can somebody please tell me what's going on?
Errol and Willardane, we're fucked. Run away.
Which way? Where are they? Tell me which way to fly.
Hello.
I look at the situation. I see where you are. I give you rough directions to both of them.
I'm going to need a persuasion check just to see how well you give these directions. 10, good enough. 15, RaQui, you will know exactly where one of them is.
Okay.
13, but I got inspiration, bardic inspiration, so I'm going to use that.
Yeah.
So that is 19.
19. You have directions exactly where to go.
Okay. So Will's already got one failed death save. What about Errol?
Errol is fresh, so
Just
to
now.
speak.
Get the healer up. Do it. Two
Yeah,
healers are better than one.
I'm gonna head towards Will for my movement.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to cast First Aid, but I'm going to spend 3 charges to cast it as a bonus. No, I'm not, because that's a bonus action. I'm going to just the one then to do First Aid as my action, and then also do Healing Word
Okay.
2nd level on myself, and that will be me.
Okay.
All heals.
Cool. That brings us to the top of the round. Will, you are awake, but on the ground. Errol, I need a death save.
I'll roll my death save. It's a 9, you bastard. 1 fail.
Fail. That brings us then to Will.
How much was I healed for? It was a 1 charge.
Just 1d4. And how
Unless
much
you've got
was
it-
that?
Unless you've got it boosted. Then it may be more than 1d4.
How much did you roll, Ricky?
So I have it boosted. In fact, I've got it boosted twice.
This would be the 3d4.
So yeah, 3d4. Throwing dice everywhere. You can have 6.
And cool. Okay.
For the record, from where you are, Errol is
I'm
160
ages
feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in
Save
the
me, but
ass
you can
end
keep
of
it
nowhere.
Okay. So
As I described to Errol, when you both fell, you both hit that tarp thing. You see that some of it comes off, and there's something with the spikes under the tarp where you hit the wall.
Mhm. Right. So to claim the mana from the mana bank, it's a bonus action. It's 2d6.
No, as much as you like.
Oh, I currently only have 5 mana, so I would at least like all of a pack then.
Okay.
Um,
What have you cast?
huh?
Have you only cast 1 spell? 2 spells.
I've cast a lot.
How dare you, Errol? How dare you?
Like my very first action was a guidance bolt and a guiding bolt.
Does
Guidance
that one give
bolt.
you also a 1d4 in skills?
Yeah.
a guiding bolt. And that was 3rd level.
It makes guys dance.
So if you take that, that's like 9 mana. I've done a lot of 3rd level spells.
Fair enough.
I only have
Realised
50.
you were
I
keeping
only
it at
had
3rd level.
50. Only 50 mana. Right. Okay. So I get my 20 mana, and that is that happens to be a touch action. So for a touch, as Raki is right next to me, that's restoration. Probably pointless because she's gonna not be blind in the next round, but I'd rather she could see now. Because I can touch her because she is right next to me.
Yes.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
That's usually how touch range works. Yes.
Yes. But that's all I can do.
Cool. At the end of your turn, legendary action time. Doesn't that does? Raki, 6 points of force damage. And Will, 4 points of force damage, as more guiding bolts are fired towards you.
Guiding bolts?
No
I thought
guiding
there
bolts,
was,
Eldritch Blasts.
It changed its mind.
Octopus Blasts are fired against you. They look like these, they actually look like jets of like this sickly, like oozing ink.
I was imagining little cuttlefish.
Yeah, pretty much. That is Will. Olo, 25 feet further back.
No, Olo is going to be like,
Save us,
for
Olo.
fuck's sake, I got to do this. I got to do this.
Stop
Bonus
being
action,
a coward.
dash. He's going to move 50 foot towards fucking
Okay, so
Errol.
you move a total of
far away.
you are 120 feet away, 125 feet away from the creature originally.
And it moved.
And it moved. Still from the creature, that would be, let's say 40 feet. So 80 feet from the creature. From where the creature is, Errol is 80 feet to the side. So that triangle gives us a fair amount of distance. So I will calculate it for you real quick.
I don't know how far away that is. Don't do math.
There we go. Perfect. So good thing is there's calculators for everything. So one of you distances is 80. The other distance is 85. And it's going to be 120 feet for you.
Yeah, he's probably going to be dead when I get there, but
You can get close.
and then as an action, I'm going to shoot it in the face.
Okay.
Good job.
25
That hits.
for 18 points of damage.
Nice. You hit it on its body, and you're tearing away chunks of this thing. The only thing you see that it changes is that all the mouths on the tentacles salivate more profusely. It is the creature's turn now, and it will move towards Will and RaQui, moving 60 feet in your direction. And because it's huge, it does have the range, the reach to attack you. It's going to be first attack against RaQui, a 15. Second attack against RaQui, an 18.
Yep.
Against Will, a 25.
Mm-hmm. I'm down.
And against Will, a 10. Oh, wait, with advantage because you're down. An 11. Still doesn't hit you. And the next one's going to be, that's a natural 20 against RaQui. And the other misses. By the way, those were, you got hit twice. You're down, Will. I'm not going to roll damage because
I have like 2 HP. It's going to go
it's
like...
pointless. RaQui, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage from one. Sorry, slashing. And this one, it was the critical. So that's 21 slashing damage.
You hit me 3 times.
Oh, and then the next one is 11.
You down as well?
What's the rule on damage past 0?
Oh, if the moment you take a damage, which attack dropped you?
Only the first one.
Oh, the first one dropped you.
Yeah.
Cool, you're dead.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, critical.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2.
You drop and you already see a skeleton in a blue chair going, didn't expect to see you this soon. Anyway, you still have time. You still have time. That is
He's like,
that is its turn. It's now RaQui. That's safe, please. Oh no, you're dead. Sorry. We're gonna do that. RaQui, dead. And down. Okay. That then brings us to Will and Errol.
want to go first?
It's a death save from either of you.
You want to
Yeah.
go first?
You have +3s available if you want to use them.
Is a +3 gonna? What's the
10.
limit?
10 or
10 is
or
a
up.
success.
Okay, so yeah, if I take the +3, that puts me up to 11, so that's a success.
Okay.
All right, here we go. You bastard. I mean, it's a 19, it's a save, but I could have done with a 20.
Yeah, you could have done with a 20 for sure. So that is a success on both of you, right?
Yep.
So Will success, Errol success. It is now Olo's turn. You see that your other two companions are down.
Bonus move, dash 50 foot towards Errol.
Okay.
Turn and shoot the fucker in the face.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
14.
That is not enough, sadly. At the end of your turn, as a legendary action, it moves 60 feet, basically to where it was before. And it's now top of the round again. Will and Errol. There's one more +3 available.
15, save.
15, success.
Natural 1.
Oh, you did.
2 failed death saves
Mm-hmm.
in one go.
Yep.
That brings us to Olo.
Dash of bonus action, dash towards Errol.
Okay.
I'm at him now, right?
Yes, 25 feet.
Yeah.
You got to him.
As an action, used first aid.
Okay. You heal him for 1d4.
4 points of healing.
4
And
points of
awake.
healing. So yes, you're awake. You're no longer down, and your saves and fails no longer matter.
I go? No.
No, you don't go. Actually, it's the creature who goes down. And the creature will use its turn to move and will attack Olo. That is a 20 to hit.
Hit.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Hit.
20 to hit.
Hit.
Okay. 10. I don't think that one hits. But I'm going to roll for now with these 4 that I have. So the first one is 12 slashing. Second is 6 slashing. The third is a critical 10 slashing.
Okay.
Still up.
Still up.
It's going for Errol with this one, 24.
that.
Yeah, 6 slashing, you're down. And then it's going to go for the next one. That's 11 for Olo. No. 16 to Olo.
No.
And the last one, that one does hit Olo. And it's 11 slashing.
I'm down.
You're down. Okay. All down. The creature looks. You're all down. I'm gonna need one of you needs to pick. I'm gonna put this roll in your hands. I'm going to need this roll in one of your hands. It has a +7 bonus. Who wants to roll a medicine check, DC 20? Yes.
Probably not me.
Okay.
Warning,
What's
there are still another +3 there that you can use for this. So
No,
it could
not-
potentially
What-
come up to +10. DC 20.
What have you got on medicine?
+7.
It's not
Yeah,
yours. It's not
yeah.
yours.
Okay. No, then no.
It's someone else
It
that's
doesn't matter.
rolling this that has
Yeah,
a +7. Presumably, you can use a +3 as well for +10. It's a medicine check. DC
Okay.
20.
Oh, is it just a dice roll? Is that all
It's
you
just the
want?
Just a
dice roll,
dice
yeah.
roll.
I mean, I'll roll it.
I've been rolling poorly recently, so someone else.
I'll roll it. I'll use the good die, shall I? My clutch dice. Shall I use my clutch dice? Do
For
we
the
trust
record, I'm going to
die?
put it straight out there. You have all fallen unconscious, and the creature has moved on.
Mm-hmm.
It is now tearing ass in some other place in this town.
Mhm.
Emergency services have arrived to try to see if any of you are alive. They're applying emergency resuscitation to RaQui. They're doing chest compressions, as Dr. Mike would say on YouTube. Chest compressions, chest compressions, chest compressions.
Chest compressions.
This is a roll to see if RaQui can be brought back to life.
Do you trust me, Kat?
This is a roll.
Or
This
would you like
is
to roll it
a
yourself?
we're in this era of medicine where you can bring someone to life if you get them fast enough and you apply correct medical procedures. Essentially, this is the cheap and easy Revivify, but it's a DC 20. And it's not exactly as Revivify.
And we have a potential plus, like,
+3.
+3, yeah.
No advantage. This is all you have.
You want to roll it yourself?
Would
don't
you
think so.
rather I roll it myself so that you don't have that pressure?
Also, for the
I
record,
mean,
Yeah.
for the record,
clutch dice has been clutch dice.
you
Has
had the
been good
creature
dice.
at 30 HP left before it healed.
Go for it. Why not?
You're gonna hate me if I kill you, though.
Don't
That's the
kill
thing.
me then.
A reroll has been cashed in by Megan, who feels very guilty right now.
You should.
You should.
I rolled. I'm rolling. Jade,
Well, you
you
got a
need to
natural
witness
20.
it. You need
No.
to witness it.
I don't need to witness it. I'm cold. I'm staying where I am.
I don't want to move. It is a 20 on my clutch dice. I'll move it.
Yes.
This dice.
So the way this works is
It did roll me my
the way
shit
this
yesterday,
works
so-
normally you would come back to life still dying and have a chance, but basically you return with one death save already failed and you're still dying, but you get basically the space for 2 more saves and presumably the required stabilization roll. This is how it differs. You come back, but not exactly perfect. You still have a risk of fully fucking dying. We did roll a natural 20. So you are fully stabilized, RaQui. You all wake up in hospital beds. Your gear has been removed. You are wearing the traditional patient's buttocks exposed kind of thing, and are lying on beds, bandaged. Some surgery was done. Some of you were thrown against walls.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do I have my bed? Because this is like the third time that I've ended up here. Do I have a bed specifically for me now?
Yeah, I would say yes. Why not? It is your bed, and it actually has your name on top of it.
Cool. And it's like, it's her again.
You're basically all each in a separate room. You all wake up to the sound of the machine beeping steadily with your heartbeat.
Mhm.
You have no concept of how long it's been. Let's make a roll. Each of you roll a d4 for me, please.
Karma. 1.
1.
1.
Okay.
1.
Fucking hell.
Or
4.
Hey,
Okay,
it's-
we will begin our story with Olo when we come back from our break. So everybody go, stretch, relax, and we'll come back and see the aftermath of this encounter.
Oh, is it only half the episode? What? I thought we were at the end.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. Still more to go, still more to see. And we'll see what happens. See you all in a bit.
Swallow.
And we're back.
I should have just done.
Olo, you wake up staring at the ceiling. Your last memory is having gone to help Errol on the ground, and then just this menace of teeth, eyes, and just flailing limbs just coming towards you. You hear the machine beeping. At that very least, reminds you you're alive. You have no idea where you... Well, but the machine tells you that you're in the hospital, but you have no idea how you got here, or even how long it's been, or what's the status of your other companions.
I slowly open it, try and set up, and have a look around the room.
By your side, sitting on like a small bench with some books stacked on it, like peeling an apple, very almost classical, like anime friend beside, like bedside friend, is Wilbur. Going, oh hey, you woke up.
Yeah, that
Apple?
was yeah, please.
He hands you a plate with some sliced apples.
How are the others?
Well, they're fine, I suppose. They're each in their own different rooms. Some of them required some quick surgery, but other than that, should be fine.
I hate fish.
That wasn't exactly fish, but yeah, but that's another thing entirely. I'm gonna leave that to Mr. Darbus to explain.
Okay.
Well, you're woken up. That means that's my cue to go. If you still need some practice and some pointers, just come find us.
I will do. Thanks for the apple.
Yeah, he clambers down. This gnome clambers down from its makeshift seating, and you see him go away from the room. You see your gears being like your clothes and your gears there on hangers and like a little basket. But for the most part, you're alone in this room.
I get out of bed, grab a dagger just in case, and try and find one of the others.
Do you keister it?
Yeah, I hide it in the safety pocket.
You get out, and in this hallway you can clearly see their names on the doors for the next few rooms.
I'll go to Errol's first.
You open the door, and Errol is laying down on the bed, still unconscious. Well, asleep, let's say, and has a few bandages, some patches, much like yourself, but not too worse for wear.
I poke him.
You're being poked.
Does it wake me up?
It wakes you up. You're again much like him, though you are a bit more familiar with being in a hospital, having been in a job where this kind of thing happened, and you are again much like Ash. Much like Olo. Your last memory is just this abomination just barreling towards you.
Oh shit! Did we win?
No, we lived. That's the best that can be said. We lived. That's the best that can be said.
How's everyone else? Are they okay?
I've not seen them. I came to see you first.
I didn't know you cared, Ola.
I ran to save you when a giant fish was trying to kill me. Against my better judgment, I might
You
add.
hear a voice behind us. To be precise, that was not a fish. And you see a large Goliath man in a lab coat with the stethoscope going, "Wonderful, you're both awake. How are you both feeling?"
Like I lost a fight with a fish.
I'm okay.
Very well. Your other companions are fine. Your friend RaQui died. Temporarily, she was brought back.
Errol's face goes. Oh, okay.
She should be fine, no adverse effects. Though if she suddenly finds spirituality, it happens.
Well, yeah. Oh,
I've been informed that you will be debriefed by one of the Oxen Accord, and so I will not go into the subject. But if you are comfortable, I would like to move you all to more of a common area where you can all be together and give the rooms to people who actually need them.
yeah, you got it. You got it.
Wonderful. He snaps his finger and a bunch of nurses come in and just drag you out with bed and all.
Moving.
One of them like wheels, brings in a wheelchair and doesn't wait, just grabs Olo, puts him on it, and drags him away.
Ow!
Both of you, RaQui and
It's like,
Will, you both wake up in transit, which is disconcerting as hell because you don't know if you're okay or if you're being wheeled into emergency. Because you're being wheeled at a pace and you don't remember, you're waking up in a hospital. That's always worrying sign. So you don't feel unwell. Are you muted?
And apply the brakes on this thing. I don't like this ride anymore.
We'll be right there, miss. No worries. There's a bit of a turn, and you're wheeled in into something of a common room where you can see Errol is on a bed. And although is either sitting on a chair or on the bed.
sleep over.
And RaQui, same with you. You wake up in transit. You clearly know that you are in a hospital. This is not, you know this business. You're brought into the room, and you're both basically unceremoniously left there, and the nurses just checking everything is connected fine, that you were okay, and then go away.
Did they bring my clothes?
Yes, they are. All your clothes are brought and put on hangers and like a small basket with all your other accoutrements.
I
Yes,
want to go back to my room, please.
big old hand on Olo's shoulder and just say, thank you.
You're welcome.
No. Did the best we could, I guess. RaQui, you okay?
Marvelous.
Sarcasm. I'll assume you feel like yourself.
Please speak up.
What happened when I blacked out once I hit the wall, I guess. What did it, how badly did it go?
Fairly badly. The door opens.
Oh,
Guys, I have to say it. You suck. That's
Mhm.
fine. That's why you're here. And my bad. I vastly underestimated this thing. So good news and bad news. Good news, you're still alive. Bad news, RaQui, you were dead for about 30 seconds. I hope you find some spirituality in that. I don't really care. The thing went into the rest of the town. We managed to take it down, and then it split. And each of the pieces went into hiding. We're still looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
That is not. We still haven't found it. So, if you open a tap and a tentacle comes out, give someone a call. Just warning.
Mm-hmm.
got it.
Other than that, well, you did go and you did get your asses kicked for all of us. So, I have left something in your individual pockets. I'm a magician. I do that. You'll find something of interest. Other than that, just rest up. There's more to do. I have a feeling this is just the beginning.
Oh, good.
On the upside, you may get a second chance of killing this thing.
Maybe
Yeah.
when it's split, it's weaker. I don't know. Probably not.
We could hope so.
I don't know.
So what type of fish was it?
A fucking octopus, not a fish, you dumb fuck. No
It lives in the
offense.
sea.
It had 8 tentacles. It's not a fish. Any other question about the nature of the creature? Maybe, I don't know. Because
Yeah.
I don't have those answers.
No. Okay.
Will and Errol both like, oh.
I mean, Eldritch Abomination is my guess.
Mm-hmm.
I think the captain knows something, but it's the captain. She's not going to say anything unless it's of, paramount importance, and likely she'll tell us when we're about to get killed.
Mm-hmm.
It had magic. It was
Oh, wait. Could you read that?
yeah, it had magic. It was blasting spells.
I heard reports that he had a face.
Yep.
Yeah, creepy face in the middle of all those tentacles.
Yeah, that's not an accident.
It was like this.
I mean, yeah, she's not wrong.
Terrifying. Hey,
Just imagine the rest of my hair is like the tentacles and stuff.
Olo's trying hard not to say anything.
he looks at you and says, anything to add? Oh, you're still fired. Sorry, RaQui, you're still gonna be doing jobs, but you have a couple of days off just to relax, enjoy your time. I'm sure everything will be fine. By the way, you're all now fully healed. Mana topped up, everything is fine.
Long rest.
I think the doctor wanted to say something to you. I'll just bring him in.
Okay.
The Goliath comes back in and says, wonderful, you're all here. How are you all feeling? Be as candid as you like.
Like
I'm
I got
sure
beat up.
nothing you say will surprise me.
I feel like an octopus used me like a bongo.
That seems accurate based on the reported injuries.
Mm.
Good. You see him scratch his head. I have a headache. I would like to discharge you all as soon as possible.
Okay. I have
okay?
a slight question.
Yes,
Did you have to cut any of my hair?
we were tempted,
Mm. I
but
thought-
apparently Darby said your hair is insured.
Mhm.
I didn't know if he was kidding or not. I prefer not to take the risk.
Mhm. Good answer.
I have enough with the 7 malpractice suits I'm already facing. I don't need another more.
I will just not say anything.
No, if you leave, no, if you're all well, I am just going to go. My head is killing me. And as he turns, his head explodes. And the corpse falls. Darwis comes in like, what the fuck?
What just
RaQui, do your thing.
You see the body is still moving. It's still moving, and you see the arm lifts and splits in two,
Oh, I
and,
think it's gonna be
and mouths begin to appear on it.
Oh no, it's here.
Roll initiative.
Find my weapon.
Oh, no. No.
I
Your
hit
weavers
long
are by
rest.
your side, so you can get to them.
17.
Oh, is this going to be the same initiative as before?
No, I had 14 before, I think, right? No,
No,
I
you
did
had
have
17.
17.
RaQui 8?
5.
Damn it.
Oh no!
Olo 14.
24.
God damn it.
24.
You're not doing it right, Olo.
One of us did it better.
I'm
Mhm.
going to roll for the screecher. Yeah. So
The screech.
now it has 14.
I hate
Now it
that.
has 14. We're going to go back to our combat view. And because it's going to be something like this. Just malformed. It is Olo's turn. Although, just for the record, you all have your weavers and weapons. You can use them to draw them. For the most part, you're in like hospital robes.
Mm. It was
Oh.
offended. It was all the Vish comments. It was not happy.
You
I'm not
see
a fish.
the body is still
Wow.
splitting. You see almost like a growth beginning to appear on where the spine is. As
Yeah,
the body is reformatting itself to fit this shape. The clothes are
Yes.
being torn and shredded, and you can already see almost like a glimpse of what would be the hip level of this Goliath. A face.
Crotch face.
Yeah, I'll just grab my gat and shoot it in the face.
Make your attack roll.
13.
That does not hit. Close enough, though. Its AC's 15.
You still got inspiration.
We still have a...
Reroll.
We actually still have... Yeah, we still have a reroll and 2 plus 3s.
Use it, hit it, go on.
Oh, yeah, I'll use the +3.
Yeah, you use plus 3, bringing it up to 17. 13, 16. That hits.
10 points of damage.
Nice. You pierce it. You blow off one of the tentacles, and it almost like it stunts the growth of it, and what was already being shaped into a tentacle falls to the ground and kind of returns to that half broken arm. That brings us to the 17 folk.
What's that guiding bolt?
Meryl.
No, I rolled a 2. Let's use the reroll. I don't want a 2 on my guiding bolt. That's crap.
Using a reroll.
I'm using the reroll. 24. That was what I wanted.
Nice hit.
And because it is also going to be my third level.
However, you can cast at not third level if you want to.
No, but
Third level. Third
No, I
level.
want
Third
to.
level.
third level. Third level. Oh, that was poor. That was poor. That was 16
That hits.
points of damage.
Oh, 16,
No.
16 points of damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hit it again. You hit it. It's now glowing. And you strike it, and you strike near the face. And for the first time, like this creature, well, not this creature, not the one before this one, open its eyes, and it's glaring at you, Will. And there's some make an insight check.
Why is it glaring at me? 16.
It recognizes you.
What? What?
Errol, it is your turn.
Wait, I've got a bonus action still.
Okay.
Sorry.
You can use
What?
bonus action. What?
I am going to use let's use spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Why not? I will do that at first level. I roll a 24 to hit.
Okay, what is the shape? Another cleaver or something else? A rolling pin?
It is going to be a
Whisk?
Sushi knife.
it's a spatula.
It's a spatula, which is essentially a fly swatter.
It's one of the it's like one of the
A fish slice.
yes,
Okay.
one of those ones. 12 points of damage.
Awesome. You're whacking this thing, and you realize that every hit that you're giving it, it is stunting the transformation. It's stopping it.
Good.
I mean, the doctor is fucked. He's gone, but
Yeah, his head blew off. I don't think we're saving him.
That's a non-temporary condition.
Now it's your turn.
Errol,
Those malpractice lawsuits won't go anywhere now.
not safe from them.
Are my weapons to hand or are they in my weaver?
I told you your weaver is with you, so you summon
Right.
them using that.
I
So
grab my weaver, I summon weapons, armor. Can I do both? I don't know if it's one
yeah,
at a time.
sure, I'll allow it.
Okay. Over the
Yeah, it's full body armor and butt naked below.
little butt.
Oh, that's gonna chafe.
It's fine. I'm just gonna smack it. 23 hits.
3?
23.
I had 3. Like that's not gonna hit.
20.
Not 23. Yeah, it does hit.
I'm not big, so just normal DCs. 15 points of damage.
15. Nice.
Second attack.
It's looking really bad.
26 to hit.
If the 23 hit, the 26 is gonna hit.
18 points of damage.
Oof. It's this thing. Now that the eyes on the face is are fully open, and it's just glaring and snarling at you. And as a legendary action, Errol, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
DC
no.
17.
Okay. Nine?
9.
Can I trust you in a 9?
There's still a reroll available if you want to use it.
I mean, I think it's going to be more useful for someone else. I have a +1 on wisdom saves.
Okay. The void. You see the thing opens its mouth, and the lips move weirdly, and it goes, "You're mine." You've been you've are on the effect of Crown of Madness. Means on its turn, which is now, because use its action to compel. And actually, in your turn, it's just going to use. It's going to keep it. On your turn, you have to use your action to make a melee strike against someone.
Yeah.
It is its turn, and other than that, it really can't do anything because it's still forming. It's still mid transformation. That brings us to RaQui. RaQui, it's time to eat it. Just narf it down. Scarf the thing down. Like sushi. Don't mind the face or the teeth. It'll go down.
There's a crown on my head.
Oh, what to go for?
Eldritch Blast.
Do I don't have Eldritch Blast.
Firebolt. Claws.
Could do that.
Ice one.
I am going to try Bestow Curse. Could you do a wisdom saving throw, please?
Okay. That is a dirty 20.
Okay, no, it fails. That's fine. As a bonus action, I am going to shout at Olo and be like, please turn this bitch into sushi. And give him some bardic inspiration.
At the end of your turn, and before we go to Olo, wisdom saving throw for me, please.
I'm going to use the reroll.
Okay.
And that was worse. Brilliant. I got a 1.
The face turns to you. It's now bloodied. One eye is like just completely closed off. And goes, mine too. Mine. Crown of Madness on you too.
Can it concentrate on more
yes,
than
it can
one
hold them
spell?
both.
Ooh.
Megan, stop giving things.
Yes, keep doing it.
Nothing to feel guilty about. So Megan just refresh the reroll. Don't feel bad. Feel good. Feel great. The monsters are living and dying.
Megan, remember, I'm going to send you candy.
It is Olo's turn. You need to use your action to make a melee strike against someone. The only person that is within your range in melee would be Errol, because you were kind of together.
Okay, so I drop my pistol, pull my short sword, and stab him.
Make an attack roll.
Oh, fuck. 24.
Yeah, hits.
And,
yeah, sneak attack applies, I would say.
yeah, I thought so.
I'm fully healed. I might be okay.
Now think of that, 75 damage.
20 points of damage.
Ooh, 20. It's big.
You're getting an emergency unwanted appendectomy.
Yeah. Just to see you.
The rest of your action is yours. You can use your movement, your bonus actions. You can use that all for yourself. And at the end of the round, you can make another save to escape the thing.
Yeah, I won't move or anything. Actually, free action. I'll grab me other short sword.
Okay. The other round, the turn, make your another save.
$12.
12, not enough. You're still Crown of Madness. Errol and Will, it's your turn, bro. Errol, melee strike on the person nearest, and that would be Olo, who did not move.
But it is only one at least. So
It's just one.
That's nice.
But apply all the bonuses you have.
It is a 7 plus 11, so
18, I think that hits.
That hits.
Right, sorry. 17 points of damage.
I will use my reaction to use uncanny.
This one you can use in Uncanny Dodge. For sure.
Just turn around and smack you back. And then go, what? I don't know whether I don't think I can attack again, can I? On it.
I mean, the rest of your turn is yours. So if you have,
I have 2 attacks, so
no, the action is already used for this. You can use your if you can have action surge, you can use that if you want.
Because that comes back on a short rest, I think.
You had full rest, so anyway.
Oh, I've had a full rest.
You were hospitalized. That counts as a full rest.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then.
I wouldn't be able to use guiding bolt otherwise.
Yeah.
Action surge to. I mean, that'll hit. That will also hit. AC is only 15, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 hits. Ooh, nice. 24 points of damage on the first hit.
You mash it into the ground, and it's just a bloody mess on the ground.
Second hit,
when this happened, Darbus was at the door. Now that this message started, you look, he's no longer there, but you hear sounds of fighting down the hall. You look at your weavers. 24 hours have passed since you had gone down there. This is a whole new day. Darbus comes back. He's covered in blood and says, okay, so things are getting worse. Grab your shit. Gotta get out of here.
Yeah. Bonus action, second win. Trying to heal myself.
Also, remember when I said you were all fired? RaQui, you're rehired. We have a fresh one mid-transformation, recently deceased. We need someone to take a look. And some of our other staff may or may not be not human anymore. So some of them are out of town on vacations and such, but let's just say right now you're all we got.
Let's try to.
That's terrible news.
If this is possible.
So how about we go do this, huh?
Let's go deal with this. Yeah, and Errol puts on trousers.
You all dress up and head off and go to the morgue, where they in fact do have an individual that was described as someone who was mid-transformation and died. Incorrect. They are mid-transformation and alive.
You said it was dead.
So I may have exaggerated things, but don't worry. I am not a liar. And he just draws his longsword and decapitates the person. There we go. Now it's dead. Continue.
He did say recently dead.
This, are you gonna look at this thing?
Olo's going to look over at RaQui to see how distraught she is by that terrible dissection. That was definitely not by the book.
That was not by the book.
Nope, it's not even a clean cut.
You want this on
It
the
is a
table?
clean cut, though. The blade does
want
cut
this?
cleanly through. In fact, you see that the blade went through the gurney.
Well, that's no good.
They put the body then on the slab. And this body, first look, it's a mess. The hands have split. The legs have split. Things are growing from them. Eyes, mouths. The back has almost like a cancerous growth. You can only think is the head of the octopus. It's nasty.
I'm just gonna go to the drawer, grab some gloves, hand out the gloves, and I'm gonna take a look, and I'm gonna get the other guys to help me. So somebody can hold the head in place, somebody else can hold some limbs up so that I can have a look. Yep, you're all
Okay, so
helping
what
with
I'm
this
gonna
one.
need
got it.
is from RaQui, I'll let you choose between medicine or investigation.
Oh,
You're
that's
gonna
nice.
roll it with advantage, but I'm gonna need from the rest of you Constitution saving throws.
I was going to ask if I could do that because I'm definitely feeling like I'm throwing up.
Constitution saving throw.
Mhm. Could be worse. 9.
3. I'm good.
23, okay. And Olo?
13.
Olo and Errol. Errol, this is not your first rodeo. This was part of your job at some point.
Wait,
Olo,
shit.
you're doing well. Well, you've dealt with raw meat. You've dealt with raw fish.
This
Raw
is
body, that's not the same.
no.
You are not having a good time.
Do I notice that
I'm gonna-
she
I'm-
doesn't look good?
You have precisely one round, let's say 6 seconds, to find the place to deposit what is the bile that is coming up, because you haven't eaten in a while. So yes, RaQui, you notice this is not ending well.
Just gonna shout, not on my body.
Investigation to find
Yeah, we're gonna take it with disadvantage because you're in a panic.
okay.
And then he yells at you.
Do not throw up on that
DC
body.
is 10. DC is 10.
6.
I am
I rolled
going to
a 12 or a
we're
6.
so
I am
about
going
fall
to-
out.
I'm going to roll a D8 for one of the 8 directions around you.
Mm.
That is where the contents of Will's
Oh,
stomach is
please.
going.
Please throw up on Darbus, please. I just want to see how he reacts.
I
to
am
that.
going to make this. I am going. You're going to hate me for this, but number 1 is the body. 2, RaQui.
I swear.
3, Darbus. 4, 5, and 6, the back, no one there. 7, Olo. 8, it's Errol. Please be a 1. It's Darbus.
Yes.
Will, you go. You cannot control yourself. You feel it rising. You just turn with your eyes closed, and everything goes. And then you open your eyes. And what is going through Will's mind this very moment when she realizes just where she is? Because you have a shocked, disgusted. It's still not angry, like still hasn't hit, but it's starting to, like, the eyes are coming up from down towards you.
My first thought is, thank God it's out. Second thought is, I'm gonna be the next body on the slab.
Yeah.
Third thought is,
Run.
I need to leave.
He goes like, he's like completely frozen. You see, there are thoughts going through his head.
Oh, please tell me he's going to throw up as well.
RaQui, figure this shit out. I'll be back.
As he heads out, can I
walks
just
away.
shout, go right, Scrub's closet.
Says, fuck that, I'm finding a wizard.
This needs to be evaporated into thin air.
You see him just grab his weaver is shaking. Yeah, Morg, come right this fucking second. Bring a clean shirt too. So yeah, he's off to find a wizard to cast prestidigitation and clean this shit off.
I mean, I could burn it away if he wants me to, but nope.
You really want to continue digging this hole?
Errol looks at Ricky over the body and is like,
I'm like,
you want to
leaving.
sit down?
nope, I've left, I've gone. No.
Oh, I'm telling you to get out.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hey,
look at everybody
RaQui,
else,
make
though.
your investigation check now, or medicine,
Right.
whichever you prefer.
25.
25.
Nice.
You open this body up. The insides are on. You can't recognize what the fuck is in there. Everything is liquefied. From it, new pathways have opened up, like just straight up like tubes for nutrients and such. Blood vessels have been remapped. Bones have warped, and there is nothing here that looks like the original person. You do see at the hip level the beginnings of that face. And you do recognize that they're all the same face. And looking into it, this face has a complete skeletal structure. The eyes are connected to some form of brain organ that is now in the inside of this former humanoid body. And you find somewhere in there with a 25, there is you isolate a substance on this that is essentially, it's a secretion of some sort, and it's like on the tentacles, and it's present in what is left basically of like the blood, is the bloodstream, and what you guess might be the stomach at some, of whatever this was. Sorry for the icky descriptions, but it is scientific in approach. So you find the substance when you isolate it, when you look at it under the microscope and analyze it. It's a viral agent. You're guessing this is how the thing reproduces. This is how it spreads. When it split off, it probably split off into the piece that it split off to are meant to be this, basically, like the contagion agents.
Sprayed stuff, didn't it?
What you do know for certain, and I'm gonna keep this, the 25 is high enough for you to, go the full thing of the full autopsy report, and things to look into. This thing is not natural. This thing was made. It is both. It's basically Magitech in nature. You know, it's science and magic together, doing some nasty shit. But this was created, so this thing's appearance here, not an accident.
We've got to let the leaders know.
Sorry, what? You're speaking very low.
We've got to let everybody know.
Well, Darwin's not there anymore. He's got puked on.
The Oxen Accord. Let's just phone them, I guess.
So what we've got here is what is almost certainly a weapon. There's at least 6 more of these creatures. RaQui, could you tell how long they take to be ready to split again?
Make either an investigation or an insight check.
21 on that one.
21. Between what you saw in the hospital and this creature here, can presumably, you know, this thing was in the middle of the transformation when it was found, when it was brought here, and that was already, you know, you were already at the hospital then dealing with this. It depends on the organism, like on the thing that is transforming. The creature is transforming. The creature is being recombined into this. The full transformation can go from anything between 5 minutes to 2 hours. Some people are more resilient. There seems to be a correlation between available nutrients and the transformation speed. For example, the Goliath doctor was a very bulky, hardy fellow, while this victim is very thin, very spindly. So maybe the more muscle mass or even fat that contributes to the speed of the transformation. Well, you don't know. I mean, at this stage, it's too early to know if there is a way back or if there is a way to stop the transformation from continuing. You do know that the point the head blows up, that point, that's usually permanent.
Is RaQui relaying all of this as we're all together?
I don't know. That's up to RaQui. Depends on how RaQui works.
Not as I'm going. No. But at the end, I would go through everything.
Do you have any questions? You have a 25 on that first roll and 21. You're free to ask a couple of questions.
So just to clarify, so we know that we've got 6 more, and then is it from the minute that they're infected by the viral agent, that's when it takes between 5 minutes to 2 hours?
That's when the transformation happens. The incubation period is unknown, but it has to be within 24 hours because that's the period between the thing splitting away and these cases happening.
So the incubation's a minimum of 24 hours.
Maximum of 24 hours.
Maximum.
It's likely to be a lot less.
No, I think that's it. I'm assuming that when it starts the transformation, if it then reaches full transformation, it is then able to reproduce again by splitting off again.
Yeah, we're fairly certain of that.
Amazing. No, the only other thing that I'd want to look at, you've already answered, is whether or not there's any way to stop it or reverse it. But at
Still
this
don't
point,
know.
we don't
You
know.
would need to.
Yeah.
You would need more information or find either a late term specimen or earlier, much earlier on in the process.
Okay.
Make one more investigation or medicine check. You want to roll very high on this one. You have advantage again. And there are still one reroll and 1 + 3.
I'm gonna go for the +3 and go 28.
God damn.
Nice.
Okay. With a 28, you isolate enough of the material, basically the extraneous material, and manage to kind of begin to separate what is original of the creature and what is transformed and what is, the pathogen. You have the beginnings of a test to determine if someone is infected. It might still take a day or two more of, research and mostly development, but you have the first steps toward that. But
Okay.
you are, I think the rest of you are getting a good idea of just how good RaQui is at her job.
Yeah, I mean, never doubted.
Yeah, Errol.
Never doubted her. Never said anything about it. She decided I did, but I did not.
So once I've finished all of that investigation, I'm then going to relay that to the rest of the group as though it's a report, basically. So this is my report. So you have all of the same information, and then just go potentially there. I can use this to start the process of creating something to test whether or not somebody's affected, but it's going to take more time. However, in that time, if any of these reach full transformation and split off again, this is going to become an exponential issue.
Well, that's not a good thing. The door opens and you see Roderick walk in, bow in hand, and just putting arrows back in the quiver. So, how bad is the situation?
Pretty fucking bad.
I mean, there's 6 out there. All of those 6, if they reach full transformation, can create another 8.
There's more than 6.
There's more than 6.
We're seeing more of these things show up. Not the same, not the octopus, not those. More popping up all over the city.
We're under attack. This is some sort of bioweapon.
I think. Are you all done here?
Yeah,
I think
Everyone
we're
looks
done.
at RaQui.
it's
Hey, I think we need to head to the Accord. We need whatever we need to go there and tell them.
I'm just going to grab all of the notes that I may have scribbled and also the material that I've been able to separate off with like the pathogen and the stuff. I don't want anybody to touch it.
Errol's gonna motion that we just surround RaQui as we walk because she's got to make it there.
Are you doing that? Roger says, "You think we're walking?"
Oh, you can teleport because I can.
He points to the car. Like you've used them before, like the golf style carts that they use here. Like,
Yeah, just don't ask him to drive.
Nope. I'm not driving.
I'm driving. It's my thing. See the flames on the side? That's mine.
Go faster, Flames. I like it.
Yeah, go faster, flames. Don't need to go fast. Just get on.
And they're
You
still
drive on towards the administrative corner to inform the leadership that, hey, the shit's hitting the fan and it's raining on all of you. And that's where we're going to end this session.
keep going.
I will allow, before we go, and we'll follow this up next session, but I will allow one final roll, an insight check from either Errol or Olo, or both.
Might as well do both.
Yeah, let's do both.
Yeah, I mean, Errol usually
Insight's
doesn't roll.
been so good. Wait, no, I've either rolled really high or really low.
You can either both of you roll, or one of you can give advantage to the other. However you prefer.
Both of you roll.
What's your
Yeah,
insight?
then we can split the 0.
Blame.
Yeah,
You can split the blame. Again, you want high. You want to roll high. There's one reroll left.
Is 21 high enough, or should I reroll?
That's high. And Olo?
I got 19.
Okay. 21. The DC is 20, so you got it. Errol, as you're all driving, you're putting your head into gear and just thinking back of things you've done and things you've experienced. And when Roderick mentioned, these things are all over the map. You think all over the map, and an image comes to your mind. And it's from when you were investigating the assassin, the tools that went missing, that were spread all over the map. And that is where we end the session. Thank you all for joining us. Megan, thank you for the monster. No, thank you for all the bonuses and buffs. That's bad, Megan. Bad, Megan. Yeah, that is the end of our game for now. Things are turning interesting and difficult in Reverend J. So we'll see how things wiggle and snatch people in the shadows next time. Before we leave, we'll just quickly go around the room and I can tell you who they are, who they're playing, and where you can find them in the dark corners of the internet if they so desire to share it. Jade.
Hi, I'm Jade. I played Will, and you can find me on Twitter. I am JJ_squishy1990. I'm also on Twitch, which you probably see because I was commenting. Just find me on there. Yeah, basically.
Ash.
Hi, I'm Ash. I've been playing Olo, the Lightfoot Halfling Rogue and Hater of Fish.
Octopus.
Over to you,
The
Nate.
Splatoon characters want a word with you.
Anti-sushi. Hello, I'm Nate. I've been playing Errol Reminash, the Craggling fighter, who has had an epiphany at the end of the session. You can find me on Twitch.
Could have
as
waited until the
Tiniest
next
Sidekick.
session, but I wanted to give you
Twitter as
something
Tiniest Sidekick.
to mull over.
You'll see me here next week having the same crisis. Over to you, Kat.
And I am Kat. I have been playing RaQui, who almost died, thankfully didn't die. Apparently deals with dead bodies better when they're not her.
I mean, that's usually how it works. And yeah, that'll be it for us for tonight. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for watching. We hope you had a good time, and we will see you next time. Bye.